And by the way, we will love to fix an error.
Yes.
Let me just use this moment to say that. We will be honored if there's anything wrong with your meal, because things do happen. We would love to fix it. Allow us to accommodate you, if you will, please. Thank you.
Known as the biggest town you'll ever experience, with its unique historical background, Tulsa is home to a diverse range of people and businesses with a thriving economy, delicious eats, nightlife, and entertainment for all ages. Tulsa is also home to business titans, entrepreneurs, artists, and foodies. Whether you're considering a move to Tulsa or just wanting to learn more about the place you call home, the Tulsa is Home podcast is for you.
Welcome to another episode of the Tulsa is Home podcast. I'm excited about today's episode. We get to sit down with Renauld and Gabriela Porter with LeRoux's Kitchen. And I've been there. I've had several things on the menu. I love probably the gumbo is the thing that you get, right? The mac and cheese with the bacon. That was really good. I'm a mac and cheese snob.
And you keep the green onions on there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. That's how it's supposed to come. And I do understand folks might not like eat it, and that's cool. Have your thing pro-choice. But to get the full throttle, that is simple.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
So we'll get into, the name, kind of the background and all that stuff. But tell us about you guys, just where you're from, family. Just the background of how you ended up in Tulsa.
Man, Louisiana native. So all the way from New Orleans to LeRoux's, that's my upbringing places. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot from them. Didn't think I'll be... Honestly, I never would have thought I'd been to Oklahoma. Yeah. That was, as a kid and experiencing and everything that, what we know in our environment, from Mardi Gras to the way we do our food and the whole nine, just our living in general. Being here was the last thing I thought. And my mom just came in the room one day, was like, we're going to Oklahoma. She was like, God told me we're going to Oklahoma, Tulsa to be exact. And I'm like, whoa, yeah. But looking to where we're at now, and from then, I'm glad she listened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, I know New Orleans, comparatively with Tulsa, are we a little too uptight for you?
Yeah, they don't speak. I ain't go front. It's because going, like, it don't matter where you at.
Yeah.
Right? All the way through that boot. We know off the rip, how you doing? What's up, baby? What's going on? Whatever it is, right? And out here, you do that, and you be like, how you doing? I'm like, what? You just looked me in my pupils. I know you heard me. And so that's something that was like a real adjustment to like, I gotta get used to that. I gotta get used to people don't even want to speak. Like, that was different. And they cool. They turn out to be cool people, right? I don't want them to feel like, oh, he said we'll do it. Like, no, it's not. It's not. But the initial, right? That, because we all know first impression is everything, right? And in New Orleans, that's that warm up. It's like that, right? And all through, again, not even New Orleans, Kendall, LePlace, anywhere in that area throughout that boot, like I said, it's something about the respect and that hospitality. That's first thing off the rip. Yeah. And when you throw that to the side, like, oh man, what are you doing? Yeah.
So how does New Orleans do hospitality?
Oh man, like I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how I want to be treated when I come to that. I want that red carpet, especially if you could cook. Man, lay it on. Yeah, lay it on me, right? And that's what you want when you get into these places. Like when you really see how it is all the way throughout that region. Once I let you in, like my house, we let you in mine, right?
Yeah.
do you understand what I'm inviting you into my life? Even if it's for 5 minutes, you are here where this is my domain, this is my safe retreat. And from that initial point is I'm gonna let you be treated exactly how I want to be treated. So if it's the food, yeah. If it's the good energy, yeah. And that's what it's about. We ain't here to make you feel all crazy, because if that's the case, don't bring your ass in. Yeah, just don't come in here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I don't know if I could. I'm gonna mute.
No, you're
Curse
fine.
like that.
You're
But
fine.
that's just the saying. That's what it is. It's like, don't do it. And they'll talk over you too. You go there and don't eat. What's wrong with your people? What's wrong with your people? We're there on a diet?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meal?
Stuffed bell pepper, garlic stuffed roast, baked spaghetti. We do the spaghetti noodles with the cheese sauce and then put a layer on that one. Is very good. We got to start doing that more often at the kitchen. The peas with potato salad.
Yeah.
That is like the ultimate. And if somebody really feeling gravy, put some rice dressing or some cornbread. Not cornbread, but some crawfish and shrimp rice, and we good to go. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Man.
I take that plate
I'm
any
hungry
day.
now.
Any day. Any day. I'm telling you, any day it's fire.
Yeah.
Or some chicken and rice.
Oh yeah.
Right? But that's gravy. It's like chicken and gravy and rice. It's nice little brown skillet gravy. You ain't got to do too much. Right? You put the rice with some peas and potato salad. Simple but deadly.
Yeah. So you mentioned kind of the hospitality, and when you invite somebody into your home.
Yeah.
So I noticed even in just like your social media stuff with LeRoux's Kitchen, what's the slogan?
Translating love through food.
So how do you do that through, like what does that mean practically?
Intent, right? Watching people cook coming up, it's a way that, like, when you go by your grandma's house, right? When you go by your mama's house, when you go by your auntie house, you go by your uncle and them that get down in the kitchen. It's something about that energy. Like, soon as you walk in the house, it ain't even, you ain't even put your mouth on none of the food. Nobody ain't right. You just, it smells and it's vibes, and it's something about that feeling like that you just get. It's calming. You could have had some crazy stuff going on right before you got there, yesterday, last week, whatever. Something, or just chilling. And it's something about the way it enhances you, the way it hug you in that embrace through the air. And then once you get the food, it's like, oh, man, yeah. This why we're at Grandma's house every Sunday, reporting live. We don't care what's going on. This is, and to any family that experienced the Sunday dinners, they know, right, that feeling to be able to go there, right, Thanksgiving, that feeling that you feel it's a certain energy that's just calming and it's embracing. And so seeing the power in that was, how could we put a hug in the plate? How could we put a handshake? How could we put a how you doing? How could we do a I love you, I appreciate you, thank you?
Yeah.
Right? And even more essential, she had me watch this movie called Like Water for Chocolate. And have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, watch it. Okay. And it's really dope. And in this movie, every time that she cooked, whatever emotion that she bared was translated through the food. So if she was sad, if she was having arousal, if she was just, a love interest or whatever the case may be, right? She'll do this, and the people at the table like, ooh, like, wait, hold on, like they feeling all seductive and whatnot, but it's just showing you the intent and how that could be just translated and transferred into what you're doing. So it make you be more careful as well about your intent and your integrity and how you handle the food and what you give people.
It's based off a book of Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Como Agua para Chocolate, Like Water for Chocolate.
Boom.
Yeah. Awesome. It's my favorite books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She check it out.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing. You gotta watch it. It's interesting. It really is. And it just make you think about your intent and what you do with whatever it is that you putting your hands on. How do you want it?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's a great point. Like, it translates across whatever anybody is doing or their trade and what they're
Yeah.
what they put their time and energy into, and
You be mindful. You know.
I like it.
Yeah.
And then, so you are from LA.
Yep, born and raised in East LA.
Yeah. And then, so when did you make your way to Tulsa?
Maybe about 15 years.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
So the first time I came was in 2001. My father lived here, and I had a brother and a sister here.
Okay.
And that's how I came at first.
Awesome.
And now I just have a sister here, a few nieces and nephews, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, good deal. Hopefully, Tulsa has been a good home for you the last 15 or so years.
Yeah, it has. It's crazy to see it grow and develop as it has.
Yeah.
And the driving is the worst thing.
Yeah.
There's the one place that there's like no reason to be traffic, but
Yeah.
somehow there is traffic. No one knows how to merge.
I always be saying people be
That's
driving
probably
like they're 2
it.
days off the horse, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I feel like, put that pedal down, man.
Yeah,
Hit
I
that thing.
love the traffic. Well, I love the lack of traffic when people drive like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Because back home, something that's 15 minutes away, we wouldn't have been here on time. We would have been here in about an hour.
Yeah.
You know, so it's different. Yeah.
I just found out this weekend that Tulsa was ranked 13th of the most dangerous roads to drive on in the U.S.
I believe it. I believe it. And I don't know if I should question the rank for if it's too high or too low, but, but man, and it just be like, you know, I ain't go front. It's really a lot of elderly on the road.
Yeah.
Out here, I see way more elderly on the road
Yeah.
than I thought. I'm like, yo, we need to put together some kind of shuttle program. We need to get Shirley and Bill them. We need to get Shirley and Bill them on the shuttle so we can get them where they need to go at, make sure they got all their groceries and all that, and just get them taken care of. Because I'm like, yo. 2 of my accidents I had.
Oh my
Man, what? Wasn't even, look, just wham. I'm like, she out here playing bumper cars.
Yeah, he was parked.
Hopefully it wasn't my grandma.
Oh,
No.
man.
That's it.
Man, I was parked. That was literally like, you know, you ever heard the joke when they say your mama's so stupid she can hit a park car?
Yeah.
Bruh, that happened in real life. I was like, what? I was getting ready to Uber. Just accepted a ride. And it was like, wow. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. It's really, it's different from home for sure. For me, it's calm.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's crime, but not like a lot. Not like, you know.
I mean, in a decent sized city.
Yeah.
There's gonna be stuff
Man.
that-
Yeah. And I love the green. It's there's a lot of nice little areas where you can just go and kind of, if you do ever feel like overwhelmed, you can go and kind of like shut it out, and so that's pretty nice too.
Awesome. So with the menu at LeRoux's Kitchen, how'd you guys come up with that and kind of the different offerings that you have?
Pop-ups.
Yeah, it kind of just what was like most popular, what would sell the most stuff, and what people kind of gravitated to, which is like comfort food. We don't just cook that.
Yeah.
We could cook anything. This guy is great.
But that's how we found it, though.
Yeah, but that's how we kind of narrowed it down. Some, you know, it was kind of like basically people's favorites. So we just kind of narrowed down our menu to that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you doing the pop-ups, you get a chance to really see it. You get to, you know, experiment, see how this work out, what stick, what don't. That and doing our other things around the city. So we was like doing things with dispensaries, we was doing events, doing caterings, also even on the sidewalk. We done had nights where we didn't pop the tent somewhere in the city, and we just get it going. And we had all our, man, I'm telling you, we
Just
had
hustling.
everything except the walls. We had everything except the walls.
Yeah.
But that and those interactions and paying attention to what people look for, like she said, that really did help out. So honing on that, but also leaving room to experiment and put new things out, you know, try, you know, and get creative, man.
Yeah, like cross utilization.
Yeah.
Kind of factored into.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely a factor.
Yeah.
That cross product utilization, it really is a factor. It truly is, and because you get it's pretty much like when you're doing math. Your greatest common factor. So it's like how many times can I break this down, and figuring that out. It's somewhat of a challenge at first when it's new to you, but yeah, it's been worth it.
Yeah. Is the honey jalapeno cornbread, is that like a staple, or is that something that you came up with, or?
That's our chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our chocolate chip cookie. A beautiful accident. It was a beautiful accident. We was getting ready for Meet the Makers. She was doing everything like we normally do. She was making the cornbread, and it was when I say, you know how you do something,
Yeah.
and it's like that one time,
Yeah.
you're like, bro, I know.
I was like, I don't get it. I did everything right.
I know I done did this the same way I done this yesterday, and it came out beautiful. What is that? And it was one of those moments. And we had some ingredients, made a sauce real quick, and
Put
like,
it on
all right,
it.
cool. We're gonna put this on there.
Yeah.
And it was originally just for the cornbread. And it worked out that night because the cornbread actually ended up being like 10 times better. And folks was like, even the people who had it before was like, yo, hey, I don't know what y'all did to that cornbread, but this it right here. And so that's where it started at. But it was a beautiful accident, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good story. Do you have any more, like, just kind of like that, where something came about that wasn't intentional?
The chicken.
Yeah.
That was. You want to tell that part? You want to tell
Yeah.
that part?
Well, no, you're funnier.
I got you. So we at the table, and we just cool, and we just got back from the event. We had the cornbread that night, and we had some sauce left over, right? So we had some chicken. Was it the wings?
It was wings.
It was the
We
wings,
had that
right?
day, some plain.
She came by and she just dipped it off in there and ate it. And me, I'm just,
He's like, what are you doing?
I'm also at this moment I'm realizing how conventional I could be.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, she just really dipped that chicken in sauce. She came back. She was like, listen, this is good. She was like, this is good. We got to put this out. So I'm like, for real? She was like, you need to try it. Like, I'm telling you, you need to try this. So I tried it, and I'm like, wait, hold up. This smacking. Like, this for real smacking. And we tried it out. We put it at the Trap Kitchen. And then we did it at an event we was doing, was at Studio 30. We had an event, we was popped outside. Man, we got one of them 3-basket fryers. Man, pull that big thing out there, man. We was, we had it going, and people was buying. They was like, what is this? Like, what is going on? Y'all done snap. Like, and so from there we knew. And she did the same thing with the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I see a
So
trend.
she definitely extended that from because for a little bit, I say for a few weeks after Meet the Makers, we ran it just cornbread.
Okay.
And then she, like I say, popped it open and it turned from that. Then next thing I know, she was just like, if it's good on the chicken, it gotta be good on the fish. And lo and behold.
That's why we got the honey jalapeno baskets.
That was,
Yeah.
I mean, that was good.
Yep.
Huh. That's a good story. I wasn't anticipating all that.
Yeah. You got to find our chocolate chip moment. Yeah,
For sure.
definitely. I love it.
That's awesome. So what else do you want viewers, listeners to know about the backstory? Just kind of why should people come visit you? It's loaded. It's a loaded question.
It's really not. Honestly, for a man that's usually having many words, I put it like this. We put our energy and our love for reciprocation. Meaning, when you come there, we want you to feel like you should feel like. You spend your money, you won't feel good, right? It's pretty much like a pit stop. So how could we change the tires? How could we gas you up? How can we get you going for the rest of your day and whatever it is you're about to do? So that's our intent, because that's what we want. We still customers at the end of the day, regardless of what we're doing, titles, all that. When those lights off at LeRoux's, when we're away from LeRoux's, we customers just like them. We customers just like you. So we need to have that exchange and that understanding and be mindful, and that's why they should come.
Yeah.
That's why they get it. Translate love through food so they can eat like LeRoux's. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what they want.
I like
for
it.
sure.
Also, he's like the friendliest.
Yeah, we can.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm more serious.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not mean. That's just my
Yeah.
face. I'm not being rude. I'm not rushing anybody. I just like to get everything.
Yeah.
That's
Get it.
facts.
You ordered. Let's get it. I want your food. Let's get it out.
In the zone.
Shit,
Yeah, that's how I am, and I feel like people sometimes misinterpret that.
Yeah,
But it's just my face, y'all.
pretty much. Nah, it really is, and it's not like New Orleans. I ain't gonna front. Like, I'll be honest. Like, back home, man, listen. How people be all in the line, and like you been waiting, you already been in the line like 10 minutes, and then you get up to the counter and you still like you ain't figured out nothing. You don't have no blueprint on where you want to go. Oh, baby, you didn't stood in the line like 5-10 minutes and you still don't have a clue. Like, yeah, you about having a big roof, and it's that, and it's not. It's not rude. It's like, come on, bro. Don't get in the line playing. We got a bunch of hungry people back here. What you doing? You know?
And
So we way calmer,
we
way
don't-
nicer than
We don't rush. We don't rush anyone. We'll just ask you, okay? Let us know if you have a question. If not, like, I don't want to hover and be looking at you at the register, like,
Yeah.
you know? I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. So I go find something else to do. And sometimes people take offense to that or may take it wrong. And it's like, no, I'm really just not trying to rush you.
Yeah.
And it's actually nerve-wracking. It's very I get nervous, you know, to just speak to people and stuff. So he's not. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah.
But that's it. But yeah, no, we love what we do,
Awesome.
and
We can tell you're very intentional with
Oh yeah.
with your everything LeRoux's. So
Mandatory. I ain't, you know, like, my mama still call me and say something about that, man.
Yeah.
Like, if it ain't on point, oh man, she ain't from the spare your feelings generation. What?
she'll say, what's happening?
Yeah,
What's different?
If
What we
the
do this
gumbo
time?
off, if the gumbo off, she'll show enough. She'll send in that call like, yeah, I had the gumbo today. This ain't with the consistent. This ain't
Fix
the,
it.
you know, and
Yeah.
you need that, and you want that, and even from the people that's been, you know, along this journey with us from the start, they know.
yeah.
They like, hey, bro, I came in.
Yeah.
I came in and what, you know, so we get that from our folks, and that do help, because especially being public, you got all of it's easy to comment, it's easy to, I went there, and some folks don't even give you a chance, like they don't. And by the way, we will love to fix an error.
Yes.
Let me just use this moment to say that we will be honored if there's anything wrong with your meal, because things do happen. We would love to fix it. Allow us to accommodate you, if you will, please. Thank you. For real.
I like it.
Yeah, because people really don't, like, they, in this day and time, we have this device, so it's divisive as it is.
Hide behind a device
Yeah.
and
it's
say,
like,
avoid conflict.
yeah, they don't
just
even
like-
give you a chance,
Yeah.
man.
Just
It's
like,
nuts.
hey guys, you forgot this, or oh, I ordered this, or hey, is this supposed to be just whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That's fine. We won't take it back, because we can't do that, but
Right.
we'll definitely get you right. We'll fix it. We'll remake the food, or however it is you guys want it, you know? But yeah.
Food business is tough.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. And as trite as that statement is, I just said it because that's the emphasis for all emphasis on that. And it really ain't. It's something that you really have to love. Like, you gotta love it. And you watch, it's moments you do see a lack of integrity in this business. And not everybody give a, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody there, man. Everybody ain't trying to make sure the procedures is right? And these are things that's really crucial. Like they're crucial, and you gotta understand, man. You got somebody's life in your hand. When you making that meal, it might seem simple to you. You might be thinking about them little 10, 20, 25, 30, whatever you charging, but that's somebody's life. So that whatever, even if you made $1,000 off it, if the person ain't breathing, it ain't worth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's worth
Yeah.
that's worth you getting that little bit, right? Because the kids and the elderly is what you really have to worry about, right?
Yeah.
That could easily get to them.
Yeah.
So what's your level of care? And that's something that we really take time to focus on. Because I know one thing, if I could see people kids, I would love to, because I'd be like, man, I'm
Yeah.
serious. I don't need nobody talking about. So I got the, whoa, time out. Flag on the plate. Yeah. So,
Pretty much.
yeah, that's
That, and that we're grateful.
Yeah.
And that we see of the businesses, unfortunately, a lot have closed lately,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But no, we're grateful. We're grateful for
Yeah.
the support.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Well, we're glad that you've chosen Tulsa to be
Yeah.
home, and whether it's long term or for a season, and so your food is phenomenal. I will say
Thank
that.
you.
I can vouch.
It's an honor. It really
sure.
is. It's an honor and a blessing to be doing it, truly. And that's the thing. Like, I've been out here 23 years, bro. 23 years. And I still have friends from when I first walked into that high school. And they still, right, we still have relationship now. And these are the things that like mean a lot. This is what you carry with you. But also the people that you meet along the way that like embrace you. And there's so many people I could say that about. I've had way more beautiful experiences than I've had bad out here. So I love Tulsa. Even when people be like, man, you tripping. Like, you don't see, like, it's a way. I always looked at Tulsa as it's a way to create. It's really a space to where it's what you make it. And you hear that about your New Yorks, and you hear that about your New Orleans, and you hear that about your Miamis and your LAs and, all the things like that. This is where the populace and metropolis, we hear that. But here, it's some unique about what you can put together and what you could, like, if you put your mind to it for real, like you could sculpt some things, man. And you can make connections too if you're willing to do it. It's a lot of traffic that go here, and it's the perfect place for import export. What we could do to move around, right? Equal is it's north, it's south, it's east west, right? And so these things is what you look at if you really encompass what being out here and the significance of it. And you get to experience all the weather, man. I ain't gonna lie, crazy.
In one day.
Hold the ice though.
One day.
Hold the ice. But it's a place where you really do get to, and like she said, the zones that you get to escape, right? The lakes, the mountains, it's a lot. So you can find peace here if you're looking for it. It's really a place that if you're looking for it, if you're looking to build, you could do that.
Yeah.
If you looking to find some escape zones, you could do that. If you're looking for love, you could find that. And if you're looking for the right, you can find that too. So
If you're looking for the best food in town too.
Come sit at LeRoux's, man. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, you guys heard it, and you just go visit at Mother Road Market.
Right on.
Are you at any other locations or food trucks or any pop-ups or anything that?
No, we're pretty much at Mother Road. So Mother Road is every Tuesday to Sunday, 11 to, we take our last order at 8. And then Fridays and Saturdays, we're starting our late nights also, where we're open from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
All right.
We call those trap kitchens.
Wow.
Bando 66.
Bando 66. Trap
Shout out to
kitchen.
Super Secret Donuts, by the way.
Yeah, and then we just basically will put our menu for those nights and the times, and you text your order or your DM your order on IG.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. So, yeah, hopefully we can get some people in through your door, and just kind of, we really appreciate the service, the intentionality that you bring,
Right
and
on.
yeah, so we're appreciative.
We
of you
appreciate
guys.
y'all, for real.
Yeah.
And thank you for, reaching out.
Yeah.
And having
Absolutely.
us on here, for sure. It's
For
an
sure.
honor. We don't just say that lightly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I enjoyed it.
Indeed.
So,
Right,
absolutely.
indeed.